Hello, my name is Connor, and I am a communist. Solidarity, comrades. As you can tell, I am a Marxist-Leninist Maoist. Tendency Marxist-Leninist first, Maoist second, but do adhere to Maoist thoughts on the arisal of contradiction and people's war, and on practice and his dialectical contributions to philosophy and the People's War and such like that. But that's not the topic for today. The topic for today is why should communists support Assad in Syria? Now, I see many socialists and many communists, not including Marxist-Leninists or Maoists. Maoists and Marxist-Leninists usually agree with supporting Assad, but many others, such as libertarian socialists, anarchists, left communists, Trotskyists, and democratic socialists, which are just social democrats, saying that we should not support Assad and their war against imperialism. And it's important that us as communists support Assad because not only was he the democratically elected sovereign of his nation, but he has also been invaded, not he, but his people, the state of Syria, has been invaded by the United States. The United States and their allies have sent troops without their permission into Syrian soil and conducted imperialist actions, as well as Daesh or ISIS, which is a creation of the United States imperialism and their imperialist actions within the Middle East for the past 20 years, to over 20 years. And because of this, now there's a full-scale imperialist war in Syria. And the only side that is defending against this imperialism is the Assadist government, the Syrian Arab army, and the Syrian government. Now, why do we support Assad? We support Assad because as communists, we should support Assad because we want to build socialism. Even though Assad isn't a socialist, he's not a communist by any means, but he is combating imperialism. And if we understand dialectics, as Lenin said, imperialism is the highest form of capitalism. And in contradiction, dialectical contradiction, if you've read Mao's on contradiction and other dialectical works on contradiction, like Joseph Stalin's materialistic and historical or historical and dialectical materialism, you'll understand these dialectics. And the contradiction, there's a contradiction to socialism, and that contradiction is capitalism. And as Lenin said, the highest form of capitalism is imperialism. So, in order for socialism to be established in a place like Syria or Iraq, we have to first get rid of imperialism, or socialism does not have the material conditions to arise. This is dialectics. This is materialistic dialectics. It is not a natural science, but it's scientific socialism. And we should support the Assadist government in their fight against imperialism so we can destroy and crush imperialism. And we should crush imperialism across the world. And once we crush imperialism across the world, then we will have the material conditions to build socialism internationally. And that is what I need for the non-Marxist Leninists, the non-Maoists to understand, the Trotskyites, the left comms, the libertarians, socialists, and anarchists supporting Rojava, supporting like I'm all for self-determination, but the Kurds are in cahoots with the imperialist, and when you're fighting with imperialism, you are now on the opposite end of socialism. You are fighting with the contradiction to socialism. So in order to build socialism, we must defeat imperialism, and that is why we should support the Syrian government and Syria's sovereignty, and we should only aid Syria in their battle against the moderate, aka Islamists, free Syrian movement, and Daesh. And for example, Russia and China and other states like that have gotten permission from Assad to build a coalition to fight against these imperialist forces. The United States has not asked. The Kurds have not asked. They have only united with imperialism to fight an imperialist force that they created in the first place. So what the libertarian socialists need to understand is that self-determination of the Kurds cannot happen until imperialism is destroyed. And as they ally themselves with imperialism, that's never going to happen. So I just wanted to make this video to let you know why communists should, on a dialectical level, support the sovereignty of Syria and its battle against imperialism. Thank you for watching. Solidarity, comrades. Have a good day.